Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to do a let's play of our Esper deck again. I just have a couple of updates. Missed Anguished Unmaking in my return to this deck for some reason. It would have made a huge difference, and I don't own any, being a main reason why I missed it. So after I went through looking for instants, I found it. I have 4 proxied here. I also added a Gideon of the Trials, Wall of Resurgence to Disallow, and I think 1 Censor. And so with 2 Linvala. Okay, so I think that being everything, let's go ahead and get in today's Let's Play. We're about to start off our game, and before we do, I'm going to do in the 9 slot another Heart of Corinne. So turn 9, turn 11, Gideon of the Trials, and a turn 12, Gideon Ally of Zendikar. See if that makes any difference. It would have last game. So I need land number 10. Where are you, land number 10? There's 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Their deck is set. And also, this is set, so let's play. See if I can keep my opening hand. Okay, alright, it's looking good so far. And it looks like a keeper, so we'll go with that. And we will go with a turn 1 Port Town tapped. And that's going to be all. So their turn 1, they will draw a plains, play the plains for a Thraben Inspector, and get a clue token. Alright, so my turn, untap, cast out. Going to play Concealed Courtyard and 2 for Transgress the Mind. And I'm going to get Gideon of the Trials. Pretty easy choice, so, and that is all I can do. So their turn 2, draw a mountain, and tap 2 for a Heart of Corinne, and swing for 1 with the Thraben Inspector. Alright, so they'll swing for 1. I'll go to 19, draw my card, a Port Town. Can't get it untapped, so I do not have, my swamp won't allow for a Disallow, so I'm going to play a Port Town tapped and go for another Transgress the Mind. And this time I'm going to get the other Gideon. Pretty good start, so we go on to their turn. He'll draw a swamp and play that swamp. Tap 2 to play the Veteran Motorist. You can tap the Veteran Motorist, screw the Heart of Corinne to swing for 4 and 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my turn. Untap, draw. Alright, so we'll now play a swamp and end my turn. So on their turn, we're going to draw a card, play a plains, going to tap the Veteran Motorist to crew the Heart of Corinne, and swing with it and the Thraben Inspector. And then I'm going to tap 3 for a cast out mid-combat on Heart of Corinne, and just take 1 from the Thraben Inspector. So now, my turn, I'm going to untap a Wall of Resurgence. I could do a Wall of Resurgence. Let's do it. And we will do our our swamp. Tap 3 for a Wall of Resurgence and make our swamp a 3/3 with haste and swing for 3. Okay, their turn, play their swamp, and they're going to tap 1, 2, 3 for a Unlicensed Disintegration on my swamp. And that's going to make me sad. I lose 3 life. And then they're going to swing for 4. And I'm going to block the Veteran Motorist and take 1 from the Thraben Inspector. And that's it for their turn, so I will untap down to 3 lands. Wow, I really screwed myself there. So nothing I can do. Their turn. Play a mountain, and they're going to attack again. I'm going to block the same, go down to 8. And my turn again, draw, an Anguished Unmaking. So I'm actually going to tap 3 to Anguished Unmaking the Veteran Motorist, exile and lose 3 life. Go to 5, and their turn, planes, gonna attack with 3, well, might as well not attack, so my turn, Linvala, oh my goodness. Okay, so that's all for me. Play their mountain, and nothing. My turn, draw a quarantine field. Okay, wow, that's going to be turn. They're going to get a Heart of Corinne. So they're going to play their land and tap 2 for a Heart of Corinne. And I'm going to allow it, and that's going to be all for them. My turn, a Fetid Pools. I'm going to play the Fetid Pools tapped, and that's going to be my turn. Their turn. Draw a mountain, play the mountain, and there's nothing they can do. My turn. Negate. 4 mana, there's not a lot I can do here. I can quarantine field the Heart of Corinne. I'm going to leave open counter magic mana. And so turn. I'm going to draw Gideon of the Trials and attempt to cast it, and I'm going to meet it with a negate. Actually, I'm going to disallow. Okay, well, through the 3rd Gideon there. And there's nothing they can do, so move on to my turn. Just waiting on lands here. Choked Estuary. Not a lot else I can do. Pass the turn. They're going to draw a Gideon, attempt to play him, and I'm going to negate it this time. And they are screwed. So now I have locked down the game pretty much for gold fishing purposes. Draw an island. I can tap 6 for a Linvala. I won't get my token, but I will gain 5 life. Go to 10. And then next turn, nothing. My turn, a swamp. And I would 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a Sorin from Nemesis. Take him up to 7. And reveal a cast out, lose 4, 13, and swing in for 5. Okay, their turn, nothing they can do. My turn, untap, drew an Anguished Unmaking, and I could do the Angel's Sanctions, cast out a quarantine field on any of those if I wanted to. Going to take up Sorin, and Irrigated. Actually, that is not what I should do. I should go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Jace. And then I should scry with Jace. Take him to 6, scry 1. Take it to the bottom. Now I should take up my Sorin and still. Okay. Draw 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not a very good opening, but we can keep it and work with it. So, I'm going to go ahead and go first. So, going to go Sunken Hollow. Turn. Going to draw a card, play Plains, Thraben Inspector, and get their clue. Okay, my turn. draw Fetid Pools. I'm actually going to go Choked Estuary, check, and go 2 for a Transgress the Mind. And I'm going to go ahead and snag Gideon of the Trials here as their land. And that's going to be it for me. So their turn. Going to draw a card. Play that, play the Heart of Corinne, and swing for 1. The usual. Draw a card. Play an island. And I can go ahead and pass my turn. I'm going to do this. I don't have a good place. I'm going to tap 2 for a Veteran Motorist to crew the Heart of Corinne. And I am going to tap 3 and disallow that. And all I can do is swing for 1. Okay, on my next turn, a Jace Unraveler with a Fetid Pools. And I think that is all I can do, so I pass the turn. I'm going to draw their card, play Plains, and tap 4 for a Gideon ally of Zendikar. It's going to start at 4, put out a... It's going to start at 4, put out a token for 0. And then I'm just going to remove a counter to crew the Heart of Corinne. Now they cast it, and I can't interact with it until they actually... Oh, so actually they did not crew the Heart of Corinne. So their first interaction, 0. In response, I'm going to... I can't Anguish Unmaking. Crud. So they are going to crew, swing for 4, and 5. Okay. My turn. You really need to draw a Plains, so I go with a Plains. What can I do here? I can do Cast Out, Ruinous Path, or an Anguished Unmaking, but I can't do all of them. So I think I will go for 3 and a Ruinous Path on the Gideon. And then I am going to end my turn. So their turn, then draw their card, play Swamp, tap 3 to crew the Heart of Corinne, and swing for 4. Go to 9, and I think I'm going to tap 1 to cast out, or to cycle Cast Out. Oh, Gideon of the Trials, alright. So, my turn, untap, draw a card, Sorin Grim Nemesis, also a good draw. Going to go ahead and, should I do a Gideon of the Trials or an Anguished Unmaking to clear the way first? I'm going to do that, so I will pass my turn doing nothing. Their turn, draw, in their draw step, tap 3, Anguished Unmaking the Heart of Corinne. Lose 3. Exile that. And so they untap. I guess they would be untapped anyways. Play their land and swing for 3. And there's nothing I can do, so we'll go to 3. Stabilize at 3. Let's find out. Angel of Sanctions. Oh, that's very good. I could go Jace and bounce the Knight, which I think I'm going to do. 5 for a Jace. -2 to go to 4 to bounce the Knight, evaporate that token, and pass the turn. They will draw their land, attack for 1, send me to 2. We'll untap. And I really want to cast Gideon here. But with Gideon, I can't lose. But I need to start attacking. I could start attacking with Gideon. And leave up Negate mana. So I will do that. I don't have 2 white to cast Gideon. And I don't have 2 white to cast the Angel of Sanctions either. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Take up Jace. Search, it's a pull from tomorrow. And I think I'll draw that. Go ahead and cast it for 5. So draw 3, 2, 3, and discard 1. I'll discard Sorin and play the Sunken Hollow. So that is going to be turn. This is getting pitiful. They're going to attack me for 1. I go down to 1 life. So if I put out a creature, they can play Unlicensed Disintegration and kill me. So I'm going to play a Swamp. I think it's clear to run out. Oh, I do not have a white for my Gideon still. Ouch. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for a Sorin Grim Nemesis. And then I'm going to tap him down to 4, tick him down to 4 to kill the Thraben Inspector and go up 3 life. And that's going to do it for my turn. So their turn, play their land, nothing they can do. Can untap. A Linvala. I still can't cast any of those because I don't have white. So I'm gonna take up our Jace here. Scry away our swamp. Let's see if we can draw a no. Let's cycle that. Pay 1, cycle Censor. Draw the card. A Shambling Vent. So that is the white we need. And I really do need the Shambling Vent. But, okay, so I'll play the Shambling Vent. And I think that is all I... Oh, take up Sorin. Wall of Resurgence, that's pretty good. So tap 3. That saves the day. Turn my swamp into a 3/3. They lose 3 life. And he has haste, so going to swing in for 3. And they're going to cast their Unlicensed Disintegration and kill me, but I'm going to tap 2 and negate that. And I think I've put them all out of line. I just have to win the game. So, swing in for 3, go down to 14. And then their turn, they can draw their land, play their land. There's nothing they can do. My turn. And there is quite a lot that I can do. So let's see here. Draw a card. Gonna tick up Jace to 7. Scry 1. It's gonna be a prairie stream. I'm gonna put it at the bottom to see if we can activate our Sorin to get something else. A Wall of Resurgence. Still pretty good, so -3. And then I'm going to cast our Wall of Resurgence. Make this island a 3/3. 2 walls, 2 3/3s, and swing in for 3 or 6. Put them at 5. Alright, so untap. They get their land. So on the next turns, I will actually be adding another Gideon of the Trials and Gideon Ally of Zendikar and a Heart of Corinne in the number, I think, 9, 11, and 12 slots to get them back in the game, but for now I drew a Negate. I'm going to go up on my Sorin. I should not have done that. Take up Jace. Scry 1, send it to the bottom. Now I'm going to try my Sorin. Quarantine field, so they lose 2 and swing in for 6. Alright, so it was alright game. I dealt with all of their answers. Literally dealt with everything. Literally every single one. So we'll see how the next game goes. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This looks pretty good. Let's keep it. Go turn 1. I can't do a turn 2 negate into a turn 3. Well, that is a conundrum. Go play a choked estuary tapped on turn 1. Okay, so their turn 1, draw a card for plains, tap it for a 3-bit inspector, and they get their clue token. And it's going to do it for them. So my turn, untap, a concealed courtyard. Okay, so that's a little bit better. I think I want to leave negate mana open right now, so I'm going to do the choked estuary check. And that's going to be it for me. So their turn, mountain, and they're going to tap it for a Heart of Corinne. And I'm going to tap 2 to negate that. Alright, so my turn, or they're going to swing for 1. My turn, untap, draw a card, go with a concealed courtyard, and I think I'm going to do a Wall of Resurgence right here. So Wall of Resurgence, untap, 3/3, swing for 3. Okay, their turn. Draw a card, play their land, and they're going to exile the Heart of Corinne. We're going to try a Gideon of the Trials. So Gideon of the Trials, and I can't do anything about it, so they have their Gideon. They're going to 0 him to get his emblem, so they cannot lose the game. Alright, and they're going to swing for, well, they can't swing. Okay, so my turn. Draw a card. That's pretty good. So I think that this actually counts as a creature too now. I really should leave it open. I think I'm going to go with a swamp and tap 3 for a Ruinous path on the Gideon of the Trials. And then I'm going to swing in for 3 with my choked estuary. And they're going to block the 3-bit inspector. And so that's going to be turn. Draw a card. Play it. Gideon, ally of Zendikar. And they're going to play Gideon's 0. Put out a token. Okay. And that's it. So my turn. Untap, draw a card. Oh, Anguished Unmaking. That is actually perfect. So I'm actually going to play an Irrigated Farmland here. And let's see. I can Anguished Unmaking Gideon. Yes, I'm going to tap 3 to Anguished Unmaking Gideon. Exile him and attack for 3. And they're going to block with their 2/2. So their turn, draw a card, play their swamp, and they're going to play a Veteran Motorist. Yeah, Veteran Motorist, and then an Unlicensed Disintegration on my choked estuary. Or would it be better on the Wall of Resurgence? I think that would be. I they can actually get through. And I lose 3 life. Okay, my turn. On tap, I got my plains, so I'm going to play my plains, and I'm going to tap 4 for Quarantine Field on the Veteran Motorist and swing for 3. Okay, their turn. Land, so nothing going on for this turn. But they do have their clue. I don't let them activate their clue. It's hard enough as it is against such a good curve. Holy cow. Okay, I'm doing pretty good with this though, so I'm going to do that. Swing, something they can do, untap. Draw my card. Oh, Gideon of the Trials. Wouldn't you know it? So I'm going to tap 3 for Gideon of the Trials. Play my other land. And I am going to, I guess, put out his emblem. So dual emblem. So I cannot lose as long as he is out. And I'll swing for 3. Get their plains. Play it. Nothing. My turn. A negate. Okay, so now I can swing in with my Gideon. So I'm going to activate his 0. Swing in for 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Go to 4. And I think that's it. Yeah, they would have drawn a Heart of Corinne next turn, but they couldn't crew it anyways. So they would have gone Heart of Corinne, Mountain, Gideon of the Trials, into Gideon Ally of Zendikar. But I'm going to untap, draw a card, a Censor, activate Gideon 0, swing for 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is game. And I think I am out of time. Thank you for joining me, and I'll definitely be playing more of this deck, so stay tuned for more of these videos. Alrighty, bye-bye.